Yes, Minecraft, a game about building. But to actually build, you need to get materials, and the easiest way to get those materials is by farms. So in today's episode of Forever, I am going to be building the top 10 most necessary farms in Minecraft Hardcore to help me for my future mega projects. Okay, so one of the main resources that I'm going to be needing throughout this whole Hardcore series is rockets. But rockets are made out of gunpowder and paper, and the only way to actually farm gunpowder is through a creeper farm. So that's going to be the first farm that I'm going to build in today's video. Before I actually build that though, I need to build a very quick stone generator because every farm in today's video is going to be made out of stone. Now that I'm finally done with the stone generator, I can move on to the other materials. Okay guys, so now that I have all the materials for this creeper farm, I'm going to go to a deep ocean biome to build it so that the mobs spawn only inside the farm. And now that I'm here, I can finally commence the building of this. Now that I'm done with the farm, I'm finally going to go AFK it. And after about 10 minutes of AFKing, we have a full shulker box of gunpowder. This is actually OP. Alright, so now that we've done the creeper farm, and we've gotten all the gunpowder we need, I'm going to work on the sugarcane farm for paper, because obviously you can't craft rockets without gunpowder and paper. As you guys can see, it's a kind of a long material list, so this might take me a little while, but now I'm going to gather the materials. Okay, while traveling to a swamp biome, I found this woodland mansion, so I'm gonna loot this so I can get some totems because I would not want to die in this world. That would actually be terrible. Okay, so now that I have 2 totems, I'm finally gonna go to the swamp to kill some slimes for the farm. Yeah. Alright, so now that I've got all the materials, I can finally start building the farm. But I'm gonna go ahead and build the farm next to the creeper farm so it's just easier to craft rockets so I don't have to move from one place to the other and they're just right next to each other. The next 2 farms that I'm going to want to build is a slime farm and a redstone farm, because every single farm that we're going to need to build and that we have built has required those 2 materials, and we're just going to need those for everything. Since both of those are able to be built inside of a swamp, that's where I'm going to go to build them. The slime farm that I'm trying to build is actually massive, so this might take me the longest out of any farm that we're going to do. Alright, now that I've got all the materials for the 2 farms, I can finally start building them. These are gonna take me a while. After I'm done building them though, it's gonna be so worth it because in my past worlds, I've built these farms and they are amazing. They absolutely give so much stuff. Guys, I forgot, but I'm gonna have to flatten out this whole area and make it just water, and this is gonna take me a while, so let me do that. Alright, after all that tedious flattening, I can finally start actually building this farm. Hopefully it doesn't take me long. I have a feeling it might though. Now that I'm done with the overworld side, I can finally work on the nether side. Good for me, this side is actually very small. Alright, now I just need to place the iron golems, then I should be done. For some reason the farm isn't working, so I'm gonna go check out what's wrong. Guys, for some reason all the slimes are spawning under the portal inside the actual nether, so I'm gonna need to go back there and break that. This is so stupid, I actually hate working with nether portals. Oh my gosh, guys, look at this farm. It is actually insane. Guys, after AFKing that farm for only 30 minutes, I got 2 shulker boxes of slime blocks. 2 whole shulker boxes, not balls, but blocks. That is actually crazy. Anyways, now I'm going to start working on the witch farm so we can get redstone, and basically that's like all we need for any redstone mega farms that we're doing. Okay guys, now that I finally have a witch hunt, I'm going to start building the witch farm. This farm is super simple, so it shouldn't take me long. So now that I'm done building, I'm using this mod called Mini HUD, which shows the range where mobs can spawn, and I need to light up this whole area so I can maximize the witches spawns, and so only the witches spawn, which is what I'm going to do now. Alright, so now that I'm done lighting up the area, I'm going to do a 30-minute AFK test and see how much I get from this. Okay, so after AFKing for 30 minutes, we got this much redstone. I'm gonna keep AFKing till we get a full shulker box so that I don't ever need to come back here. Alright, so now that we've got all the redstone that we need, I'm gonna go build a stone farm because everything that we built in this video is made out of stone. It's not gonna be the same one that we've done before, it's gonna be a cobblestone and it's gonna make like 100,000 blocks per hour. It's actually crazy. I don't even know how it works, but it's insane. So let's do it. Alright, so now I'm gonna get the materials for the farm. Alright guys, so now I'm about to start building the farm, and when I'm done with this, you guys are actually going to be shocked on how good this is. Okay, let's begin. Okay, so now that I'm done, look at this. This farm is actually insane. Look at all this cobblestone. I forgot that I actually need to like build the actual collection system, but I can just do that really quick. It's not that hard. This is crazy. Okay guys, so now that I'm done with the storage, I'm gonna run this farm for 10 minutes to see if that fills up the storage. If it actually does, which I'm not surprised if it does, but that's crazy. Okay, let's go. Alright, let's check it out now. The system is overflowing. That's actually crazy. I don't even know how to fix that. I think we can say this farm is good enough for us for now. Alright, so now that I'm done with the cobblestone farm, to actually turn the cobblestone into real stone and smooth stone, which is my favorite block, I'm going to build a super smelter, which this super smelter is actually very fast and reliable because I built it countless times in my other worlds. So let's do that now. Alright guys, this should take like less than 10 minutes to build. Okay, so now that we're done with this farm, to actually like fuel it, we're gonna need to get coal from a wither skeleton farm, which it's kind of annoying, I know. It's just another step in the long list of what we have to do today. But this is gonna help us get wither skulls and beacons. Okay, so now that I'm at the nether fortress, I can finally work on the farm. Okay guys, and we finished the farm. I was actually super nervous this wasn't going to work because in my past attempts to do this, it messed up terribly. But we did it, so I'm actually super glad. Okay, now I'm going to AFK this for a bit and get probably enough coal to power all the furnaces. I'll try at least. Alright guys. Alright, now after AFKing for nearly a whole hour, we got this much coal, which I would say that's actually pretty good. Alright, so now that I'm done with all of that, let's gonna see if it works. Okay, and it looks like it's working really good because all this stuff is coming through. Let's go. Okay, and for the last farm of this video, I'm gonna do a sand duper. And is this cheating? I don't think so. Do you guys think this is cheating? I don't really care. But I'm gonna do this because we'll just get infinite falling blocks, and I really like concrete, so we can just do concrete powder, and I think that would be great. Alright, so first I'm going to clear out this whole room so I can have some room to build this. Alright, so now that I'm done with clearing out the room, I need to actually break these end portal frames, which it's going to be the same method that I used to break bedrock, so I'm going to do that now. Okay, so now that I'm done with breaking all the end portal, we can actually do the farm. It looks like it's invisible right now. This is actually kind of cool. Alright, it looks like it's working. Now we just gotta do the end side, or the collection system. Okay, so I just gotta clear out this area, then I can actually build it. Okay guys, now that I'm done with that, I'm just going to build a quick collection system. Alright, and now that I'm done with this whole collection system, that is the end of today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching to the end. If you want to stay updated, make sure to join my Discord server and like and subscribe. It would mean the world. Alright, peace out guys. I love y'all.